Hello, and welcome back, everybody, to Sakura Dungeon. Last time, I got my ass kicked by the nine-tailed fox. And so, what we're gonna do is we're gonna return to the 15th floor and finish exploring it to its fullest, and then we have a couple of things to do topside. Basically, I need to get to a point where I can grind, but I need to do this stuff for y'all first. Because I want to take down that nine-tailed fox before we really progress, and I want some off-screen grind time. Alright. What is over here? Hello, healing potion. Alright, let me see here. Full map. Okay. Got a couple other places to go. This way. Out of my way, ladies. I need you for your XP only. Yes, restoration scroll. Alright. Oh, hello, barrel. Medium strength seed. Heard. Alright. Except for that one space. I think we're done here. So, let's head topside real quick. Talk to Isabella. Hello, Isabella. Yomi says. I'm sure you remember these. I most certainly do, says Isabella. You used to make a lot of the cleaners wear this uniform. I shall prepare enough outfits for all of the staff. Or shall I prepare enough outfits for all of the staff? No, not this time, says Yomi. Just one for Siri and I. Why do I have to wear one of these humiliating outfits, Siri asks. This was not part of our agreement, Siri says. It's just part of the adventure, Siri, Yomi implies. Why not cut loose and do things that you normally don't do? Asks Yomi. After some arguing, Siri finally put it on. Ooh, very cute. It's every bit as vulgar as I imagined, Siri says. But you aren't blushing like you used to. Says Yomi. Maybe you're finally getting used to it. That's a scary thought, says Siri. Heard on spooky thoughts. There's something that we could do. Screw it. Let's go to the bamboo forest. As far as I remember, there was a bamboo forest not far from town. Bamboo is not native to this region, unfortunately. I was feeling homesick, and I wanted to walk through the bamboo again, listening to the leaves rustle in the wind. So I planted hundreds of seedlings in a barren clearing. If it has been several hundred years, the seedlings would have surely grown tall and strong. Walking into town, Siri happens to pass by me. Hello, Fox, says Siri. What are you up to? She asks. I just wanted to take a walk, Yomi says. Would you care to join me? Yomi asks Siri. Well, I cannot let you go alone, says Siri. You never know what might happen out there. I'll call the others as well. I really don't want to make it an expedition, but as you wish, says Yomi. We can't take any risks, Siri says. Walking through the bamboo forest, I can't help but feel at home. This forest has grown to be massive in my absence. Siri can't help but notice how serene I look. Does this weird forest have something to do with you, Yomi? Siri asks. I planted it myself, Yomi replies. I'm so happy to see how well it's grown while I've been asleep. It's probably grown a bit too well, says Siri. I can barely see anything through this undergrowth. She's slashing at the undergrowth with her blade. I had to make my way through here before, but at least I had a guide then, Siri says. Do we even remember which way we came from? Don't worry, Yomi says. I'm sure we can find our way out eventually. Siri just shakes her head. I wish I could remain cool like you, Siri says. Does anything ever faze you, or even throw you off a little bit, Siri asks. Nothing that I can recall, says Yomi. What if you were ambushed, says a mysterious voice. A panda girl emerges from the undergrowth. It's a panda, said Siri. Don't lose your focus, Siri, Yomi says quickly. I'll try not to, Siri replies. You're in my forest, you know, says the panda girl. If you want to pass, pay tribute. Heard on, tribute to the panda girl. I see how it is, says Yomi. She acquired enough power from the dungeon to escape from it. You already know for yourself that most adventurers could possibly beat the monster in there. Absolutely, says Siri. So, will you pay me? Asked the panda girl. If you don't, then then you'll have to turn around, says the panda girl. Teach her a lesson, boy. Bring it on. You ain't nothing. Except for whenever I accidentally guard a lot. Fire twist. It's gonna be an easy fight. Smashing blow. Yes, you can't dodge them all. Goodbye. How did you do that? Asked the panda girl. Who are you people? We're just friends. We're just a few friends who like to take strolls through the forest, says Yomi. And we don't like panda girls that randomly attack travelers either. I lean over and whisper in Siri's ear. Try to intimidate her, Siri. But she's a panda, says Siri. I can't do it. The panda just looks dejected. But I gathered power from that dungeon, says the panda girl. Even the weakest of monsters can easily match the strongest of heroes. How was I defeated by you? Asked the panda girl. Siri, it looks like her heart is breaking. I didn't want to hurt the panda, Siri says, even if she was robbing people. Yes, Siri, says Yomi. But if we didn't deal with this panda, we wouldn't be able to walk through here, says Yomi. Neither would anyone else for that matter. Well, I guess it doesn't matter now, says the panda girl. This is the end for me. Where have you been storing your treasure you've stolen? Asked Yomi. Eh? Why do you want to know? Asked the panda girl. Oh, for no particular reason, Yomi replies. I'm just saying that we could come to an agreement of sorts, says Yomi. You're robbing me now? Asked the panda girl. Well, not really robbing, says Yomi. We have some important objectives that we have to accomplish, says Yomi. And we are in dire need of treasure, you see. Think of it as a fine for your crimes. What if I don't want to give you my treasure, says the panda girl. She seems to pause and think about that. Then you could spend some quality time in my prison, says Yomi. Now that seems to make her panic. You have a prison? Just who are you? Says the panda girl. No one in particular. No one particularly important, says Yomi. Just a monster who wanted to go through a stroll. And someone who does not approve of thieving panda girls stirring up trouble, says Yomi. Okay, says the panda girl. I'll give you my treasure. Please don't put me in jail, says the panda girl. Is it really necessary to intimidate her like this? Asked Siri. Are you any better than she is? Asked Siri. Unless there are consequences for what she has done, she will learn nothing, says Yomi. Isn't it enough just to beat her into submission? Siri asked. Not at all, says Yomi. Now then, Yomi continues, you naughty panda. Where would this treasure of yours be hidden? I'll show you, says the panda girl. After a brief walk, she shows a small hoard stash she had in the undergrowth. Very well, get out of here. I won't be so forgiving next time, says Yomi. And that's all the prompt she needs. She disappears into the bamboo forest, heard on plant fibers. What on earth? Siri asks. Where's the actual treasure? Says Siri. We've already found it, says Yomi. I don't know what you mean by that, Siri says. Alright. See if we have... Ah! Looks like we have a Fox Miko sitting around that I'd forgotten about. Yes, please. There's been some praying inside the prison. However, even the influence of the gods can be staved off if you know the proper way of doing it. So the prayers cannot reach anyone for the time being. You can stop chanting anytime you like, Yomi says. I need to speak with you about something. She just makes a sour face at me and goes back to praying. Please don't ignore me, says Yomi. The gods cannot hear your prayers while you're inside this cell, says Yomi. She reluctantly stops praying and stands up. I am aware, says Fox Miko. Whatever this cell is, it has cut me off from the heavens, the Fox Miko says. Why would you build something like this in the first place, she asks. To put it simply, Yomi says, one must be prepared for every single possibility when you need a prison. I don't know what that is. Dermature, magic, divine interventions, earthquakes, fire. These cells were built to handle practically any prisoner. I have had some trouble with prisoners in the past, so you will find I am well prepared. It's cruel to cut off someone from their god, says the Fox Miko. Yes, says Yomi. Sorry about that. But I needed an opportunity to talk to you, says Yomi. About what? Asks the Fox Miko. I'm trying to take this dungeon, Yomi says. And I could use somebody with your talent. The Fox Miko backs up slightly. Well, although I don't want to admit it, says the Fox Miko, the gods seem to favor your cause. And that is the only way I could have been defeated. So if my cause is favored by the gods, Yomi says, does that not make it your cause too? Yomi asks. Well, says the Fox Miko, perhaps I could go with you and see if the gods aren't being fickle. She says, excellent. Let me know what your gods think later. Hold on, Fox Miko joined. Let's do a bit of organization. Honestly, I'm going to drop her in favor of, let's see, our new Fox Miko. Alright, and one more thing. Outfit. Yeah, nuts to it. It's the summer. Let's keep it nice and pool party-ish. Alright, everybody, I'm going to call it here for this episode. I hope you enjoyed as we explored found out what those last 2 bits of the 15th floor were about, and did some exploring. Well, I'm sorry, walking around town, and a few outfit changes. Alright, everybody, I will see you next time when we are ready to fight the nine-tailed fox.